All right, hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great week. I took my already hard obstacle course and I made it even harder by messing it up some more. So this is level 3 of the obstacle course I introduced in July. And level 2 was pretty hard. I think I broke 50 seconds on that. So we can't expect to get this good on this one. And if we did, maybe we didn't mess it up enough. But it's a whole new course, whole different challenges. Let me walk you through it. First, you know the drill, delete yellow, move blue to columns G and H. Next, we want to move to delete the orange, move green to 16 and 17. Next, we're going to delete the yellow, which are empty cells. These are occupied. As you see here in the formula bar, they have an X. And horizontal sort, a little more weird in order to make it so I just can't just go down the thing. I guess I could right here, but anyway, we'll discover that later. And this we just have more of, another row, another couple rows, and another couple columns of this. I will talk through the shortcuts while I do this the first time. And I'm not going to time myself the first time. I'm just going to go a little bit slower for folks in case they need an explanation. So let's get to it. First order of business, delete the yellow. So if I hold down Control with my pinky and tap spacebar, I highlight an entire column. For more shortcuts, see my Start Here video. Control minus sign to delete that. Go over here with the arrows. Control spacebar again, highlight these, and Control minus sign to delete. And we have to figure out what we're going to do for these. I wonder if I do Control minus sign without highlighting an entire column or row, then go down here with the arrow, or you can type a U, but it's all the way over there. Go down and then shift these up. So that gets it in maybe a manageable form. So if I go hold down Control and hit arrows to jump, and then Control plus sign, enter. Actually, we're going to do Control spacebar, highlight all these. Control G, Alt S for special, and then K. So we're going to highlight all the blanks. And now that we've done that, I want to pull everything over this way. Sorry, I'm mirrored this way. So Control minus sign, shift cells left. There we go. I believe we have something here. So now I can delete that, and there we go. This is done by just going behind this, so to the left of it, Control spacebar, and then Control plus sign. Okay, for this it's similarly messed up, so Shift spacebar highlights an entire row, Control minus sign, and now go down here, do the same thing. And we're going to do what we did before, which is Control G, Alt S, and K, enter. So as you see here, every other one of these cells is highlighted now. And I can just do Control minus sign to shift them up. Yes. All right, now we're cooking. So here, this is going to be kind of ugly. Got to think about what I'm going to do here. I was doing this in the old one, Control G, S, K, enter, and then I was shifting them up. But then we get this monstrosity, which you'd have to do one of these for. So I think I'm just going to kind of put that off for now. J2M5 is right there. Now sorting, Alt DS, and then if you hit O, you go to Options. Now, since I've already saved the spreadsheet and chosen this as an option, it's automatic. So when you do it once, you're not going to have to do it again. So hit OK, Tab, because I hit Options. So now I can jump down, hold down Control, type arrow, Alt DS, enter. Alt DS, enter, Alt DS, enter. There we go. Next, control down to copy down. We can't copy and paste. We have to do the hotkey, shortcut, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to hold down Shift, tap down twice, Control D. I'm still holding down Control with my pinky. Go down here, do it again. Do some jumping around, and since this is not occupied, this right here, I can jump from blue to blue. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Shoot. All right, next, Control R for copying right. Same thing. Control arrow to jump. Shoot. I really don't know what kind of time I'm going to get. And then we do the red box for stopping the timer. And show you starting the timer, but that's just a green box in the first tab. I'm just Control Zing this one. This one's pretty easy just to Control Z. Don't Control Z too far. Okay, I hit escape. If you have a marquee, you guys know what a marquee is, right? Like this, you cut, and you have this marquee. Old-time movie screen, whatever. You can clear the clipboard just by hitting escape. But I do have to reset these cursors to the positions that I want them in. And I don't want to change positions because it's kind of cheating. Yeah, if we're being scientific about this, start in the same point, end at the same point, and measure. All right, anyway, let's start the timer. I'm going to still explain and go from there. X to start the timer, enter, Control page down to shift sheets, Control spacebar highlights the whole column, Control minus sign deletes it. I'm going to do that here. I want to move this up, so Control minus sign, down arrow, and enter to move that up. And I want to move every other one over, so I'm going to highlight that, Control spacebar, Control G, Alt S, K, enter to highlight the blanks, Control minus sign, enter to shift cells to the left. I'm going to cut that with Control X, paste it down here, delete that, and then go here, Control spacebar, and then Control plus sign until I get to G and H. For this one, same deal. I'm going to delete that, only to highlight a whole row. It's Shift spacebar, Control minus sign to delete. And I'm going to do something similar since we want to move green. I'm going to move these down. So Control G, Alt S, K, enter. And then I'm going to Control minus sign and shift cells up. All right, here we go. For this one, I'm going to move this over by just holding down Shift, holding down, or pressing down arrow, Control plus sign, shifting that to the right. That doesn't look good. I'll just cut and paste for that. And I think I'll just do a Control G, Alt S, K, enter, and then shift cells up. There we go. Going over to K2M5 right there. This, Alt DS, you might have to hit Option if it's your first time doing it to get to the right to left, but I'm just going to hit OK because I've already done it. And it's Alt DS for sort menu, and then enter. It's sorting from left to right. Here we're just going to hold down Shift, go down a couple with the arrow, Control D to copy down. And I'm holding Control and hitting arrow in order to kind of warp. It just jumps to whatever cell has something in it when you hold down Control. And here we go to the right, Control R instead of Control D. Good way to practice this. This is the whole point. I mean, I find this kind of fun, but you know, I think it's to help train people to use a keyboard instead of a mouse, because it is more efficient. We have X, 255. We're in the orange. Not great, but we're going to get better because we're going to do it 20 times. I'm not going to count this run, but here we have our times. It's going to give us a nice line graph. This comes included in the free, for now, download that you can get on excelobstaclecourse.com. It's free for now. Eventually, it's going to cost something, but get it while you can, because this has a timer in it, automatic timer, automatic chart to help you measure your progress. So when I'm done, I usually take the time that I got and copy it to a notepad. That way I can do Control-Z a bunch of times. You actually hold Control-Z, and that undoes everything. That is a lot better than having to reopen the spreadsheet, in my opinion. Oops. Okay, there we go. Now we got to reset the cursors again. All right, let's do a real run. Pulled up my notepad. These are my times from the last video. I'm going to delete those. Alt-Tab, guys. If you don't Alt-Tab, do you even Windows? I mean, honestly, come on. It's learn Alt-Tab. Play around with it. It is so useful. Instead of using the mouse. You don't even have to pick up the mouse when you're doing a day's work in Excel. All right, here we go. First run. Got stuck already. I think, yeah, that's it. Probably a better way to do this one. Please comment. Tell me how I could do it better. I welcome that. I am always up for learning something on how to be more efficient. Okay, there we go. Man, this one's a pain. I mean, you're better off just doing that. Oh, man. That's a nifty move. All right, that's the right spot. Okay. I'll tell you, this one is gonna be stinky. I think in my next course, what I'm gonna do is have a sort side to side and a sort up and down to make it like really hellish. I'm not here to make it hellish. I'm here to make it more challenging. That's the word. Hmm. 202, man. This is harder. So let's undo this nonsense. And I don't want to put my time yet because it'll undo my time. I don't want to do that. This one is... I'll find a better rhythm to that one. It's kind of why I'm showing me do this not live, but like continuously. Just to show you how I learn different methods to get faster and more efficient. Kind of the evolution of the process. Okay, so here, 202. And I got to change the formatting. So format, that's my right click button there for the mouse. It's the menu key. Sometimes it's down here, but I program mine over here. So F for format. And then this is similar. Oh, no, you could just use arrows to go. Okay, so arrows to go over to number. And then you see the C in category is underlined. So I can hit Alt-C to get down to this menu. Now I'm going to go to time and then Alt T to jump to this little window where it says type and T is underlined, and see which one gives me the, okay, that one looks good right there. So you see a sample of it right there. This is this is outlined in blue. Okay, so I'm just going to enter. There we go. We have a nicer chart. So that's in there. Everything's reset. We're ready for round 2. Here we go. Oh man. Okay, there we go. That, okay. This, that's gotta be better. No. Kind of a lost little puppy on this one. There we go. Ah. We're going to beat 2 minutes though. Claw hand end of this. I just don't naturally reach for the R. 138, I'll take it. I don't know where I'm going to end up in this one. Hopefully under a minute. It's got some extra special sauce on it. And I got to figure out that first one. That's ugly. See what we get on the third run. Gotta go fast. There we go. We got that ugly mess. You know what? I am just gonna. Oh no. I need to get all the yellow out of there, don't I? Never mind. Skip over there, I can warp down, but this one I can't. Okay, I gotta scoot over one so I can just go a straight line up and down. Get it? I'm getting it, guys. I'm getting it. $132, that's better than what I got before. Yeah, well, 6 seconds better. Yeah. Undo, undo, undo. I think the first one can be improved, so I'm just going to go through this real quick. I don't even know that I have to delete that. I'm going to go over here, shift this up, and then just do Control G, Special K, and then shift them all left. What if I shift them up? That's no good. Let's see. I just want to shift these over. So Control G and D, left. So what was I doing before? This, and then the Control G, they do, left. Okay. Weird. Maybe if I jump to the end and go here. I'm just going to paste over it, guys. I decree that to be okay, as long as you don't eliminate any of the blue cells. All right, there you go. You heard it from here first. The commissioner has spoken. So here we go. Let's try again. Try number 3. I didn't reset my cursors, guys. Sorry. Escape key, that's a good thing to know. Guys, this is kind of hard. Not gonna lie. Okay, 138. Whatevs, I'll take it. Undo, undo. Don't forget the cursors this time. So I didn't record 2 of these, and here we go. It's got a weird little U shape, little dipper shape, whatever. Not really a U. Here we go, game face. That's good. Read the instructions. Still good. This one's a bane. Come on. This didn't make the ding noise. All right, 132, I'll take it. So this one, you just have to move the blue column or blue columns over to G and H. It doesn't matter if they're equal, because I don't have a picture there. All right, Commissioner's spoken. Cooking. All right, pedal to the metal. Here we go. Ah. That's just bad. What? 126? It's a new record, guys. How did that happen with all the mess ups? That just means I'm getting faster. Gotta go fast. Normally I don't put a lot of cut and paste and copy and paste in my obstacle courses, because that's like what you learn like as your first shortcut keys in a lot of programs, so whatever. Ah. Alright, is the time in there? Yes, it is. 132. No, it's not. 126. Yes. Progress. Let's go again. Feel the need for speed. That was ugly, man. I skipped a step. I need to move these up. So, do over. That's just sad. It'll come to me. Okay, not so bad. Okay. Ah. 124, big pickup on the copy ones. And that's a new record. I might study that red block one again. Let's put our time in. We're cooking. We're going fast on this one. So how can we make this one better? If let's try this. No. Not sure what that does. Okay, so maybe we just focus on getting these on the same plane. So this is here. This is here. And then we do Control G. Up. Oh, look at that beauty. Much better. That's going to save us some time. Okay, yeah. So get it all in one plane and then do the Control G and then move it up. Okay. This is Sparta. Let's go. Okay, this, then G. Oh. Yes. Cool. $121. We're knocking on that 1 minute door, maybe. I don't know. At least we're getting better. That's the most satisfying thing about this, is just to see that score go down, or time go down, whatever. You know what I meant. Okay. Cursors, while we're at it, I'm going to collect our time. Record our time, sorry. 121. All right, let's do this again. Punch it chewy. Nope. Gotta cut and paste. There we go. So as long as they're in alignment, you're good. Forget about this one. This one kind of drives me old batty. $118. Ah, yes. Improvement. More. Give me more improvement. I really miss Excel. As much as you can miss a program like that, but I was in Power BI all day, which is okay. I mean, it's still kind of creative, but let me know what you guys feel about Power BI. There's a lot of nuances, and you get used to them, you get better at them, but I wouldn't say I'm new at Power BI. I've been there probably 4 years doing it. You know, whereas I've done Excel 20 years. Yeah, Power BI is interesting. It uses kind of a coding program called DAX, that, or whatever you scripting, whatever you want to call it. And it's not like your normal formula writing in Excel. It can be kind of aggravating sometimes until you learn it. Even when you do learn it, a little aggravating. All right, anyway. Enough of my rants. Here we go. Let's go again. I didn't do that right, but whatever. Up. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Got rid of all the yellow for me. I already did that one. Yep. Cooking, man. That was a good one. $120. I think we went up a little bit, but whatever. Might be floating there for a while, but I did make some mistakes. I wouldn't say mistakes, I just kind of stalled in places. Alright, let's put that in there. It goes up a little bit, but whatever. We're going to keep it. We'll keep the good with the bad. Beast mode this time. Straight to that. There we go. Heck am I? This one's ugly, man. Yet still I pull a 118. Second best time I had. I'm going to examine this Control R one because I think that one can go faster. First we'll get our time in there, and we're more than halfway through. So let's look at this bad boy here. So how do we get this? I don't like that. That is okay, I guess. I don't think it buys you any time though. Alright, let's think about this here. So I was really cooking with this one because I was going down, down, and then jumping down. But you have to go twice. You have to go Control D, and then you have to hold down Control and type down twice to get down here. So what I was doing right instead, and then when I had to, I would do a down movement. So this one is the same with right to left. It takes 2 swipes, so I need to go which I think I was doing anyway, so maybe not so much a gain. We'll see. Just gotta get good at it. Here we go. Okay, That is fine. It's just a little out of order. Why'd I do that? I don't know. Why am I asking you guys? kind of had an idea while I was doing that run. So as I was saying, in this one, if you are going left to right, you have to, you know, hold down control and hit arrow twice. But when you're going right to left, you don't have to do that. So I'll demonstrate again. Twice. And that's what was tripping me up. So I do all these fine. This one's, oh, you know what? I have to do that in that case. So maybe I'd be better off. No, I don't want to do that. I wonder if that would be worth it. Honestly, I mean, I'm having to go do some maneuvering in order to get right to left. And I'm not moving my cursor. My starting cursor stays there. That's my principled approach. See, I just realized my hand cam wasn't on for that, but you get the idea. I think the hand cam's just kind of a novelty approach. Anyway, I don't know. Do you guys go off that? I don't know. Or the no board or my verbal instructions. I just put it there just to put it there. So thanks for hanging in with me so long. Did I put in my time? I don't know. I've been having so many technical difficulties. No, I didn't. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah, I did put it in. Yeah, I had a mic problem and then a freaking camera problem. So anyway, here we go again. Straight Control G. There we go. Yes. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna goof with that too much. I mean, I do the exact same thing on this, on the control down one. All right, let's go again. Oh my gosh. This first one's, it'll get you. Oh my gosh. All right, 117. We're getting there. Will we break a minute? I don't know. I come in the clutch. You guys know this. But this is a tough one. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's go again. Ugh. Oh man. So maybe 110. Maybe if I could beat 110. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Let's make them count. Eye of the Tiger, Part 3. Huh, yikes. Okay. The wasted time. Man. But I found a cool way to snake through this one just so I could do the other one, so. I'm not into, like, micro-optimizing at this point. I'll leave that to you guys. You guys have to break my record. I have faith in you. I know you guys are trying. People download my stuff. All right, let's go. Straight to that. Okay. That's what I mean by snake. And what the heck did I do? Yeah, so... Oh my gosh. Oh, don't do it. Guys, that would have been so good. Whatever. If you don't get it perfect, doesn't count. Or you get a crappy score. Okay. 3 more. Let's break 110. Oh, what the heck am I doing? No joking around this time. I'm gonna lean forward slightly in my chair. Playing hardball. Alright. 2 more runs. Can we do it? Sorry. $112. All right. Not bad for the second to last run, I guess. I'm just bummed that my camera crashed on that one run, but whatever. Boo! It's going down. Last one, guys. This has got to count. Got to make this count. So let's look up a catchphrase we can use. Sorry. Gets me views on TikTok. Show me the freaking money. Well, at least we ended on a somewhat good note. We're not going to be breaking 110 now or today, whatever. But you know what? Maybe I'll keep trying. Maybe if somebody out there breaks this record of 112 at least, I'll step in and try to break that. Because, you know what? Some way dubious for me to, I say this every video, dubious for me to hold the world record because I invented this. So I invite everybody else to try and post a video or tell me what time you got, and we'll go from there. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Have a nice day. Till next time.